Good day, and welcome to another episode of the Gas Mask, and today we're going to do another Dangers of the Gas Mask video. Now, unlike my earlier episode, which has become my most popular video, it's the biggest area of discussion on my channel. Today we're going to be focusing on a singular topic, and this will be talcum powder. Now, a lot of people argue talcum powder is not poisonous, talcum powder is everywhere, and that's entirely true. That's completely true. Along with asbestos is found worldwide. It used to be in car brakes and other car parts. It used to be in buildings, which is still a current issue in the United States and Australia at the moment. Asbestos removal is usually very hard to do and dangerous, so therefore it's just left up there. In addition to this, what's another dangerous substance? Believe it or not, we inhale a lot of bad stuff every day, but it's in such low doses that it doesn't really matter. Now, with a gas mask, it's a bit different. When you're breathing through your gas mask, let's say for a few hours a day, that is so literally you are breathing nothing but that element. And for some of these older gas masks, you're breathing nothing but talcum powder. Now, a lot of people have made mention that talcum powder is not dangerous. We breathe every day. Like I said, entirely true, but it's the same with asbestos and other things. Now, I want to bring up a main point. Talcum powder, the excess inhalation, and excess swallowing of the substance can give you a condition called talcum powder poisoning. Now, this is an actual condition. I've checked online. I've checked with doctors about this. It is an actual thing. And I have references down below if you don't believe me. Now, I want to bring up a point right before I go into the symptoms and everything like that. I'll just bring up the point of when talcum powder was used. So talcum powder first came into use around the 1930s, I believe, from what I know. Talcum powder was pretty much applied to, worldwide talcum powder came into use in the 1930s. This wasn't its first application. I'm pretty sure applications of talcum powder have been around since maybe even this First World War, maybe that early. But its use was primarily from the 1930s up until the 2000s. Now, to this day, it is still being used in certain countries, such as the Russian Federation still uses it, China definitely uses it, the United States currently use it with their M50. They use talcum powder to store their masks, as well as the S10 for the British military and the GSR. This is not a really big issue as talcum powder, it is not that poisonous. It is nothing like asbestos. It won't kill you straight away. It can cause you irritation, but if you're wearing that mask for, let's say, a few minutes during gas mask drill or something like that, it's not a big deal. That's why they still use it. However, by the 2000s, so 1930 to 2000s, in the early 2000s, new solutions have been brought to the table to these issues of irritation and whatnot. And the newest thing they have is cornstarch. Now, cornstarch has been in use, I believe, from the 2000s up until present, from what I know. I could be wrong, so don't take that seriously. Just, you understand that most of the time, cornstarch is now being used. Even some of the Chinese gas masks, such as the TF1, newer models that are being created, use cornstarch. Now, talcum powder poisoning. Pretty much how you get this is dependent on how your systems deal with it. So let's say your body systems. Your respiratory system might be sensitive, your stomach might be sensitive, your throat might be sensitive, eyes might be sensitive, skin might be sensitive, stuff like that. It is dependent entirely on the person, how you react to this substance. However, it does say on all the websites that I've checked, as well as in general, usually you want to get checked up once this happens. The symptoms of getting this type of poisoning includes vomiting, diarrhea, eye irritation, throat irritation. You'll notice that you urine less, simply because the talcum is drying you out of your liquids. That's the same with vomiting. Usually due to water loss, you will have an irritated stomach. In addition to this, there will be coughing as your throat will be dry. You'll have chest pains as your lung cavities will be unnecessarily dry. You might get a fever. There will be twitching. If it's severe, you'll feel twitching, you'll get lethargy, and skin blisters. But that's only if it's severe. Remember, some of these are actually if you have an allergy to it. But the main thing is main. Just be careful if you get any of these symptoms. Let's say if you get 4 of the symptoms that I have said, I would suggest getting that checked. Otherwise, you should be fine. I've dealt with talcum powder for a long time, and long term, it usually doesn't cause any issues for, I want to say normal people. Normal is not a thing anymore. I can't say normal person. But as for me, I have not had any of these issues. I've had chest pain before, I've had coughing, and I've had eye irritation, but eye irritation has only happened when it gets directly on my eyes, which is not what it's indicating. It's indicating if you've inhaled it or swallowed it. So it's a bit different. So make sure you double check. Don't freak out. You're not going to die. Just be careful. That's pretty much it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this 6-minute video I've done. It's now up to 6 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy this quick video by me. I hope that this helps you guys out. I'm going to leave some links below if you guys need any help with anything like that. But let me just remind you, wash your mask. There's no point, like seriously, it's only a 5-minute wash, or even if you feel a bit lazy, you can literally just do a 5-minute rinse and scrub, and that's all you'll ever need to do to make sure this mask is safe. Now, this is the GP7, and I'm not saying the GP7 is dangerous, but here is some remains of talcum powder, sorry, not talc. All you gotta do is see that discoloration there, like that. So it's some that's shiny and the rest is not. That clouded area is where the talcum is. All you gotta do really is give it a good old rinse and you'll be fine in most cases. However, if you do have an allergy to this, I would suggest staying away from rubber gas masks made anytime before the 2000s. I would suggest buying an Israeli gas mask. The Israelis have used cornstarch in the most recent of days. But just be careful. It sucks if you're allergic to this. I will admit that, but it's better safe than sorry. That also makes GP5s out of the question, also known as SHM 62s by the Germans. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, and as always, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you guys later. See ya.